Diving through a hole carved from the ice on a frozen lake may not sound ideal to most, but when lives are at stake, the Huron County Sheriff's Department dive team is prepared. The team met on the frozen pond at Holdwick Farms gravel pit Wednesday morning to test their equipment and prepare for emergencies with real-life experience in a hole cut by the Harbor Beach Fire Department. Deputy Ron Roberts says they all get together at least once a winter to test dive and get as comfortable as you can in an uncomfortable environment. To dive, it takes at least 3 people, 1 diver, 1 line tender, and 1 safety diver. The diver is connected to a rope so he can be monitored from above, while the line tender holds the rope. The safety diver is connected to a longer rope as he awaits the original diver's return from outside the water. Should the diver become disconnected, the safety diver goes in to find him. Sheriff Kelly Hansen stressed the importance of the team effort.
It looks simple from up here, but when you're down there, you can get disorientated real quick. And if they weren't on a tether, they could. The odds of actually finding that hole once you went down there are very slim.
To help divers, arrows are shoveled in the snow pointing to the holes so more light is let through, helping direct the diver. The diver and the line tender communicate ideas by tugging the rope 1 to 4 times. 1 means the diver has more line, 2 means change direction, 3 means to surface, and 4 tugs is an emergency. Sheriff Hansen says he used to dive too, but with his new position, it is difficult for him to dive and direct during an operation.
When I took my initial training in the early 80s, also became a ice diver. When I took over as a sheriff, I think there were only 4 or 5 on the team that were actually capable of ice diving, which was myself. As I soon learned after taking command there's no way that we can run an operation and have me underneath the water.
The commonly known apparel for a diver is called a wetsuit, which allows water through, getting the diver wet. However, these are used in warmer water. Hansen says dry suits are what is worn by divers in colder weather, as it keeps water out, allowing the diver to retain their body heat. The Huron County Dive Team's dry suits are only a year old, following an incident a few years ago prompting the department to get new equipment.
Back in 2010, we had an operation, body recovery going on out on Wildfall Bay. One of the members actually took on water through, I believe, through his sleeve. We had to get him out of the water, get him back on shore, and he was getting into the early stages of hypothermia by the time we got him there. So we took it upon ourselves to make sure that we had nothing but the best equipment, and we went on a couple of major fundraising crusades, for the lack of better words, and along with some grants, and we've got some new equipment and some latest and greatest.
The sheriff says with fundraising and grants, they were able to spend over $20,000 on the gear. He says one of the last things the department is looking to acquire will be full face masks that will actually allow communication between the diver and the crews on the surface. Reporting for WLEW News, I'm Bryan Terry. And for the latest in Thumb area news anytime, be sure to visit our website, thumbnet.net.